Hi guys, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chinazo Mary Cynthia. On today's video, I'm going to be comparing two exfoliants, two exfoliating toners that are very perfect for people of the oily skin type. And these two toners are from different brands, of course. This is from the Neutrogena brand, while this is from the Creightons brand. These two both here are salicylic acid exfoliants. Now, when I say salicylic acid, it is an exfoliating ingredient that is very much perfect for people of the oily skin type. Do you think there are any differences between these two products? Of course, there are differences. There are a whole lot of differences. For this particular one, I have reviewed it in my previous video. You just have to scroll down and watch the video so that you will understand more about this product, but I will still show just a small light on this. This toner here comes in 236 ml, and also it sells for 18,000 naira to 20,000 naira at the moment. Although as at the point I got this toner, I got it for 12,000 naira. That was in January this year. Okay, but at this point, if you want to really get this toner, I think you should make sure just make sure you have up to 20,000 naira with you, because it is higher. The price is higher at the moment. This toner also contains glycolic acid, but the glycolic acid content in it is inactive. If you have oily skin, combination skin, this toner right here is going to be good for you. And guess what? It dries out acne in less than 5 days. I am sure of that. Just go watch the video on the review so that you will clearly understand why I said so. I'm going to be attaching a clearer picture of this on the screen because this one right here is already faded. Now, this toner comes in a 200 ml toner, and as at the point I got this product, I got it for 5,500 naira. But listen, that was July last year, so you can imagine the time difference from then and now. It is a whole lot already. So if you want to get this toner as at this point, as of today's price, just make sure that you have up to 10,000 naira with you if you really want to get this toner. Now, for the ingredients list, this toner contains niacinamide, while this does not contain niacinamide. Now, this comes in a 2% salicylic acid concentration, while this comes in a 1% salicylic acid concentration and a 1% niacinamide concentration. That is a whole lot of difference. Now, I will advise, if this is going to be your first time introducing salicylic acid into your skincare routine, I will advise that you go for this. I have my reasons, which I'm going to state. The concentration of salicylic acid here is low. It is just a 1% salicylic acid. Now, for someone who has not really started up with salicylic acid in his or her routine, you really do not need to start up with a higher concentration. Trust me, 2% salicylic acid is quite high. Okay, it's going to be quite high for some people. Now, go for a 1% salicylic acid in order to build your tolerance level. Then with time, you can now migrate to this 2% salicylic acid. One thing about skincare is that you do not have to be in a rush to get a faster result. This is not how skincare works. You have to take it slowly and consistently. And you also have to make sure that you work with a concentration that your skin is going to accept. Start slow, go slow, so that you can build your tolerance level. Now, this right here contains niacinamide. For the fact that it also contains niacinamide, is going to be a great choice for someone who is still new with salicylic acid. The reason being that salicylic acid is a drying ingredient, while niacinamide is going to help you retain moisture in your skin. It's going to help with your skin barrier. That is just a reason while someone who is still new with salicylic acid should go for this one. And for the fact that it is even cheaper, it is a great choice. Of course, salicylic acid is not supposed to be used every day. I would advise that you should use at most 3 times in a week. Exfoliate 3 times or less than 3 times in a week. You might want to ask, I have an oily skin, must I necessarily use salicylic acid? There are other chemical exfoliants in the market. We have the glycolic acid, we have the lactic acid, we have the mandelic acid. Why are people of the oily skin type always advised to go for salicylic acid? Now listen, salicylic acid is a fat soluble ingredient. What does this entail? It simply means that salicylic acid best dissolves in fats or oils. Okay? Now, because you have an oily skin, your sebaceous glands are naturally producing excess oil. Now, you need salicylic acid because salicylic acid is going to penetrate deeper and better into your pores in order to break the bonds between these fats. That is why it's advised that you should go for salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is best applied on a dry skin. Do not apply salicylic acid on a wet skin. Your skin is going to get irritated, and also that salicylic acid will not penetrate into your pores as it should. Now, for which one is better? I really do not want to take sides with anyone because they both have different ingredient lists. This contains 2% salicylic acid, while this contains 1% salicylic acid and 1% niacinamide. So they do not have the same ingredient list. Just make the right decision. And remember, listen to your skin. Your skin might just need just a 1% salicylic acid ingredient to thrive. That's the truth. Listen to your skin. All right? Bye.